Fernandez forward. Šeško will race, but won't be able to get to it. That's clever from Calvert-Lewin. Aronson's got Okafor with him. And the Americans showed too much of it today. And Bumo. Fernandez nearly tackled by Paul Tierney, but he still managed to wriggle it out wide to Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro's up there again. Couldn't quite direct it to Šeško. Hesitation, and Bumo's overhead. Bruno Fernandes leads suddenly all over the place. Aronson hoping for a free kick to take the sting out of it. He's got it.
Well, just panic sets in, doesn't it? A goal suddenly changes everything. Leeds looking comfortable, and now they're at disarray at the back. They're all over the place. The panic, they're starting to lash at the ball.
Just trying to steady the ship a bit now, Leeds. And just look at the situation in this second half. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy, despite their numerical disadvantage.
The tempo, suddenly there's a spring in the step, sharper, getting to balls, closing things down. There's a belief that they can suddenly get themselves back into this game.
Look like they're about to come on.
They won't want to lose Tanaka because of the energy that he's brought into that midfield area. Looks like he's just got a little bit of cramp, and what you don't want in a game like this is to be pulling up with cramp and struggling and recovering into positions.
Changes for Leeds United here. Gruev and Gnonto coming on, and the two-goal Leeds United hero Noah Okafor takes his leave, while Altanaka's injury looks to have sealed the decision to take him off as well.
United won.
Bruno Fernandes with the scenic route that the Leeds players being substituted are taking on their way to the touchline.
I don't know why they're so concerned by it, because there's a player walking off injured, so they've got plenty of time to get those players off. The pitch.
So there is Gruev and Gnonto, the other player introduced by Leeds, and interestingly, he hasn't scored in his last 30 Premier League games since he got a first-minute opener here in February 2023. Leeds United were still up in that game and ended up drawing 2-2. There is a chance history can repeat itself again this evening.
Can United get back like 2 goals within only 15 minutes?
Here's Bogle, Calvert-Lewin and Gnonto in the middle. Ampadu, Gruev. Leeds have perhaps
Time is running out.
chaotic period after Manchester United scored. Ampadu. praise from the away fans now. Bogle. Good ball, Calvert-Lewin waiting. Euro intercepts, helped further clear by Casemiro. Bumo caught in his heels slightly. Ampadu worked nicely to Bogle. It's a Leeds throw, and they've just steadied things a bit.
Just put the sting out the game, shift it from side to side. I think Manchester United work hard.
Can United get back like 2 goals? Just in 13 minutes.
Ampadu's hurl into the area, and Lommans prevents the corner.
Only one player who really broke from defence there was Buemo, but more of the red shirts making that foray forwards.
United goal kick.
To push back and create space.
Shishko dispossessed by Biol. Strauch finding Cartalo. Calvert-Lewin, excellent work to rob Lenny Yoro, and now Nyonto can stretch the legs of Bruno Fernandes here, who's already on a yellow.
Remember, United is on red card. Lisandro Martinez got a red card.
Ampadu. Bogle.
Leeds score a kick.
Nyonto riding the challenge.
Only 12 minutes.
Cutting it back dangerously.
All glory to Leeds United.
Aronson.
Thanks for the rakes.
It into Calvert-Lewin. Just about kept out by Senna Lommans to keep Manchester.
Thanks for the comment.
Oh, they've missed some big opportunities, Leeds
Someone
United.
is saying all glory to Leeds United. That must be an Arsenal fan.
Huge, and he knows it. We talked before about the quality from Jayden Bogle in wide areas. That's a beautiful ball. He's almost up too early. It's too much on it, and then
That was a very good header from Calvert-Lewin.
a simple save for the goalkeeper. He's thinking, this is going to be dangerous. This is going to be a really strong header. It's anything but from Calvert-Lewin.
And now it's Mbumo for United. Blocked behind for a corner kick. Oh, goal kick.
That's a
10 minutes to go.
deal. Just ricochets off and Buemo out. But it's really positive from Manchester United.
10.5 minutes to go.
Going to have to defend well, Leeds United, because we've seen the dangers that they carry in forward areas. United, Manchester, that is.
Fernandes. Neatly into Dallo.
United is still pushing.
Casemiro.
Can we have like 2 goals?
Goal, but he's still got it on target.
Just within 10 minutes remaining.
There's not many players on the pitch who you'd say, yeah, take the opportunity. Lovely chest control, just opens the pitch up for him, sees the goal.
Yes, he's saying, I hope Manchester United lose. But with Mbuemo scoring a goal, because I love Mbuemo.
Goodmanson. Bruno Fernandes played into trouble. Calvert-Lewin, Aronson, one back by the...
So you want United to lose, but Mbuemo to score?
Given away to Ampadu.
Keep on playing square balls, Manchester United getting caught out.
Goodmanson with a chance to centre it towards Aronson. Ugarte was in the right spot. Justin.
So you have Mbuemo in your fantasy team. So you want him to score. Okay.
Weekend on penalties against West Ham United. That was after they led 2-0 in stoppage time and conceded two very late goals. The away fans hope.
I understand what you're saying, bro.
Cunha, Šeško robbed. And he was fairly dispossessed as
Only 8 minutes to go.
Herring forwards, no challenging coming, so he's had a pop. Manchester United parted very invitingly for him there.
He did the first bit brilliantly because he just saw the space and thought, you know what, I'm going to drive at it because Bruno Fernandes is really struggling. Gets through and gets his shot away, but it's a really poor effort from Gruev.
Been a bit quiet after that flurry of.
So let's hope that Mbuemo scores because
Casemiro, but they're finding their voice again now. Finishing line in sight. Casemiro nearly wriggling his way through.
Seven minutes to go.
Bruno Fernandes. He's tried to get through so much work in this game, both defensively and offensively.
Calm forwards for Mbuemo to race onto. And he's kept the ball in and tries to corner out of the situation from Pascal Stroud.
Still a lovely goal from Bruno Fernandes, though. Waited perfectly, just favoured the forward. Bruno does well to win his team another corner.
Deep behind again for a goal kick.
Six minutes to go. 0-1 United, 2 Leeds.
Leeds United trying to see this one out. Sean Longstaff will add a bit of stiffness to that midfield for them. Euro with the hoik towards Šeško. Oh, that's a bit of a misstep from Justin, who sends it out for a throw.
Yes, Casemiro scored the United's goal. It was a header.
He's almost playing like a quarterback now, isn't he? Bruno Fernandes just dictating play from deep.
Quarterback style pass from Bruno Fernandes there.
Do you have Casemiro in your fantasy team?
Carl Darlow keeps Leeds United in front with a very sharp stop from Benjamin Šeško.
His eyes lit up, didn't he, Šeško? Because he thought that's exactly the type of ball I'd have want. The only thing was, it was straight at Darlow. Manchester United fans in and around us, they were up out the seats. They thought that was the perfect opportunity. They thought it was going to be a goal.
Corner from Fernandes. And headed off the line by Calvert-Lewin. Still alive. Oh, Leeds get lucky a couple of times. Oh, and then Mbuemo sold short.
Casemiro scored. United score. Was a header.
United a bit light at the back here, Manchester United that is. Here is Gnonto for Leeds. And Wilfred Gnonto finding Jayden Bogle. Over goes Ampadu, and that's going to be a yellow card for simulation.
We don't mind it. Consistent. We saw it with Cunha in the first half. I think Ampadu's saying, what else am I meant to do? His foot is high, his leg's high. I've got to go over it.
So Sean Longstaff will take the place of Brendan Aronson.
So you have Onwe Mbuemo in your fantasy team, but you want to sell him in the next round. What do you want to sell him?
From a calf injury, the summer signing from Newcastle United.
Only 4 minutes remaining.
Ping forwards by Fernandes. Nyonto.
Justin.
Wilfred Nyonto.
Long stuff.
Asking a lot out of Calvert-Lewin, and Ugarte then slipped just when it looked like possible for him.
Both players slipped as well, didn't they? Calvert-Lewin went. There's Calvert-Lewin here, who does exceptionally well. Header from Casemiro, right place, right time. He's so underrated, the player, dropping back onto the post, making sure that he helps his goalkeeper out.
Well, he passed up a good chance to score at one end, but he's saved a goal at the other. Leeds could be in business here. Ampadu, hit! Well, it's mayhem out there, but it's brilliant to watch.
It's been some second half, hasn't it? Manchester United nowhere near the races in the first half. They lose a man, you think the game's over, and they've just fought till the end, give it absolutely everything. Leeds so desperate to get these 3 points to stay in the Premier League. And the nerves have just kicked in.
Bogle tried to slot it in for Calvert-Lewin. Shaw was in the way.
Oh yes, I get you. It will be fun for United to be in Champions League next year, or maybe next season. Yeah.
We've literally got 3 minutes, 2 minutes to go. Just keep the ball in the corner. I know there'll be time added on because of the sending off, because of the goals and the goal in the second half. But just keep the ball. We don't need another.
Yes, we need United in Champions League next season.
They're trailing 2-0. Felt that the odds were stacked against them, but only once in Premier League history have a team managed to come back from 2 goals down while also having had a man sent off. Manchester City against Blackburn back in 2002. Had Calvert-Lewin not been in the right place recently, then Casemiro would have made it all square. Early signs are that there will be a minimum of 7 added minutes. That's off Bogle. Shaw's throw. Bruno Fernandes, not enough height on it. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Now what do Leeds do? Take it down to the corner or try and kill a third? Pragmatic, I think, is the answer to what they do in possession, although Nyonto then tried to be a bit extravagant, and Dalot is travelling for Manchester United. Sheshko.
Just 7 minutes added. Yes, we still have 7 minutes to go.
First touch, and then blocked by Bogle.
Yeah, hand of acknowledgement up from Willie Nyonto. Much to his manager's dismay, he's absolutely furious down in front of us, Daniel Farker.
7 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes.
Greeting confirmation of a minimum of 7 added minutes. This has been their big threat. Bruno Fernandes goes deep. Dalot with a swing.
Showing
6 minutes to go.
Defenders think, do you know what, I'm going to have a pop. And you think it's not the right thing to do. You're a defender for a reason. You're not a centre forward. You're not a creative player. Just keep hold of the ball, rotate it, get another quality ball back into the penalty box.
He's only scored once since last April, Diogo Dalot, in the draw with West Ham here in December. His only Premier League goal since May 2024, so obviously forgot all about that when he decided to go for glory. Calvert-Lewin found his man. Here's Mbeumo. Charged down by Pascal Struijk, and Leeds have the free kick, and that just eats a bit more of the injury time up.
It's interesting, the problem that has caused
5 minutes to go.
Leeds the most problems in this game has just been a
United
simple
won.
long ball. They haven't been able to deal with it at
To
all.
Leeds.
Bruno Fernandes has hit that raking ball 4 or 5 times.
Leeds edging towards a massive victory that would move them 6 points ahead of Tottenham Hotspur in the final relegation place, with 6 games left to play for all of the bottom 6. Very healthy margin at this stage of the campaign.
Psychologically as well, it's massive. The confidence it'll give the Leeds players. I feel like they can go into the next game and essentially win it and put it to bed. It'll almost guarantee them Premier League safety for another season.
They were relegated with 31 points the last time that they were in the Premier League. Tottenham Hotspur already on 30 with 6 to play, so it's going to be a much higher bar than that relegation season for Leeds United, but they are very much with their heads above water.
We have 4.5 minutes to go.
Cue from Dalot there. They hasn't found the play. Has now. Lobbins. Back for the foul. Leeds have negotiated half of the 7 added minutes. Luke Shaw. Top it back to Matheus Cunha, and Cunha onto the return. Was he fouled by Ampadu? Paul Tierney decides that the ball was wrong.
It's brilliantly timed from Ampadu, and it had to be. It really had to be.
Euro. Fernandes. Cunha.
United put up some good pressure despite of the red card. Hey, they did well.
Dalot.
Because they are possessing more than Leeds United.
Lenny Yoro skipping away from Gnonto and firing across towards Casemiro. His header back over is difficult for Dalot, and it's gone behind, but actually the flag is for offside.
Well, they're lucky because there was a lack of communication there between the goalkeeper and Pascal Struijk. They've got to make sure that they talk to each other, but you can just see there Casemiro goes half a yard early. On the back post, just relax. It's not that much of a difficult situation, but when a victory and 3 points is on the line, that's what it causes.
We are in the final minute, 96 minutes and 30 seconds.
Goal kick. One last chance perhaps for Manchester United.
Over. Yes. That is full time. United is 1, Leeds United 2. When we look at possession, you can see United possessed more, 51.9, 48.1, despite of the red card. Then shots, 20 shots United, 15 shots Leeds. I think you can see United pressed more. Shots still, shots on target 9-6. United had 9-6. Then we have corners. United had 11 corners and just the 4 corners for Leeds United. So you can see, despite of the challenges, for example, red card that came very early, still United managed to press, though it managed to lose. So basically that is it. Where you watching from? You can also hit the subscription button. Just subscribe. See you in the next game. Peace.